Good afternoon, all. It's Sunday the 20th. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. 20th. So let's see what's going on today. Well, it's we have a new president, so awesome. I'm not going to get too much into that, but I just needed to say that today because it goes into record, and hopefully things will come together with that. Let's see what else is going on. I have my story for the year for my werewolf story, which was Isabella's, Cassidy's, and David's story, and the editor sent it back to me late last night, and I went through the editing, so that's ready to go, and I will be putting it up on Sunday. I just got to write the blurb, and it's good. So my first book for the year will be up, and things are progressing. She still needs a little more time on Alex and Christie's second book because it's probably one of my older ones, and she's still trying to catch up from when she had COVID. So I gave her the extra days. I mean, it's been up for sale for a while, and it's just going to be the improved version. So I told her to hang on to it. And once those are done, I'll ask her to send me another contract, and I will be putting up Kira's RPG story as well as Heather's and Sasha's book for Desalia Games, or Friends. So that'll be all finished for for March or February. And then after that, I have my other ones already getting written and will be probably finished in 2 weeks. So things are going well, and I'll probably get started on Melody's book for Desalia Games mid-February, and that's going to probably take me about 2.5 months, so I'll be slowing down and just working on that for a while. But that'll be my 5th of 10 for the year, so I have half of my books almost finished, so awesome. Gaming news, I'm probably going to be playing Warcraft in a little while. I got some things to do still for raiding, and I want to do my one dungeon, and then I'll be doing my 1,000 words. I did want to talk a little bit because I know the editor and I got in a discussion last night about certain words, and she tends to flag certain things of mine, and I came back to her and said, you know, if you don't want to do that anymore, I'm not going to change blonde to with the E at the end, because evidently, I know when I went to school, that was how you were supposed to spell it for women. They were supposed to have, the BLONDE hair. But when I came back to writing, I read articles where I guess that's no longer like the thing to do for most editors. So her and I discussed it last night, and we came to the agreement that she's not going to flag those anymore on my stories because I just tend to leave them without the E. So it got me thinking about, as writers, do we change, certain parts of how we write to add exclusion for people? Or do we just, leave it how we were taught and exclude people who, might not want to read our stories because of, we use old rules that I guess have fell by the wayside. So it's got me thinking about it, and it got her thinking about it. So it was something I was interested in talking about. As usual, my usual editing is tenses. I can't seem to get tenses. You would think after almost 30 of these stories I could get tenses, but I think like 80% of my editing is tenses. But I've gotten better, like I said, so I could probably get through a story now in a day with editing, so I don't have to spend as much time. And she doesn't have to either, but she always has to fix my tenses, so I don't know. I guess it's something in my head that I just can't figure out tenses. So I guess that's the news for today. And, if you want to make any comments about, like I said, what might have you changed in your stories as you understood certain things as a writer, I'm always interested in hearing. So I'm going to take off for the day, and I'm going to get my work done, and I will be back tomorrow. If you want to do the subscription thing, I would appreciate it. And see ya.